Hello everybody and welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. This is an exciting week because it is the first time I'm filming a plan with me with my engagement ring. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know my longtime partner and I got engaged a couple of weeks ago, and we have been sharing it this past week, and it's been really amazing to see how excited everyone is for us. It's really flattering and just so sweet. But we're going back in time a few weeks before that, so at the time of these plans, I was not engaged to my partner, to my fiance, if you will. This was the last week of 2021. So I'm using this kit from Cinderella paper called Cheers, and then I have some Scribble Prints Co. freebies in foil related to New Year's and New Year's Eve that I'm going to use as well. I brought in rose gold and silver, which are two metals I don't gravitate towards. If you can see my engagement ring, it's yellow gold. That's my preferred metallic in all parts of life. But I did have the rose gold and the silver foil to use, so I thought it went nicely with like the pinks and the blues of this kit. So I'm just going in with my full boxes. I originally purchased this kit honestly thinking I would use it the week of my engagement. Just to address this, in this plan with me, you're probably going to get a little more behind the scenes details than I would share on like Instagram or some other really easily accessible place, just because those of you who watch these plan with me videos, like, I know you're here for the ride. Like, I feel comfortable sharing more information with you just because I know it's a smaller audience. So anyway, we did actually pick up a ring this week. I expressed to my boyfriend at the time, my fiance, that's going to take some adjusting, is to go from calling him my boyfriend to my fiance. That's going to take a minute, but we obviously behind the scenes had a lot of conversations about marriage. I think that's just kind of a given in 2022. I don't know. We've been together a long time, so you know, when people might think, "Oh, you just have never talked about it," I'm like, no, we've definitely talked about it. And then also we figured we would go through a ring design process, or at least have me try on rings before we got engaged, just so he had a little bit of a better idea of what to get, and then the proposal would be some sort of surprise. We'll talk more about that in a few weeks when we get to that week. But yeah, so we did go through a whole ring design process together. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work too, honestly, just trying to figure out the specifics and, you know, what's a good quality and what made sense for me to be wearing and all of that. So it was a really neat process to go through together. And so we picked up the final product of that this week, and I didn't know when he was actually going to propose. Apparently he really couldn't wait, because he proposed less than 2 weeks after this, which was really nice. So anyway, I know I didn't talk much about the stickers just then, but I just wanted to share that all with you. It was really exciting this particular week to see the final product of something we had been working on together. And I feel like it's still so taboo to say that you were involved with picking out your engagement ring, but I don't really know why. I think one YouTuber that can say all of this a lot better than I'm currently saying it, her name's Rach Speed here on your YouTube, and she recently got engaged. And obviously she's like way better known than I am. She's like an actual influencer. So she was able to partner with a jewelry company to design her ring. But she and her fiance, I think, addressed it really well in one of their videos, talking about kind of engagements and rings in the 21st century. No shame either way to like how an engagement comes about. Everyone's got their own personal preferences, right? I'm going on such a tangent. I need to go back. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I think Rachel put it really nicely in one of her videos as to why they went through that whole process and why it made sense for them. And it made sense to me too. I think I watched her video back when we were still designing the ring, and I just wish more people would talk about stuff like that. But everyone's individual choices about stuff like this is entirely personal. Like, however you got engaged or married, or even if you don't get engaged or married, all of those things are valid. Makes sense for each individual person. Okay, I'm gonna get off my little soapbox now. Hopefully, I just made some sense. So let's get into the plans, because that's what you're actually here for, not for my thoughts on contemporary society. So Monday, I got a peppermint mocha from a local coffee shop. So I have a coffee sticker from Oh Hello. I did a Target drive-up order. I don't know where that grocery bag sticker is from. And then I did my January monthly spread in my planner. So that planner is from somewhere. It's a really old sticker. It was pretty rainy this day, so I have a Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. who's playing around in the rain with an umbrella. And then I watched some Great British Bake Off this evening, so I'm using these Star Baker stickers from the little pencil design Bake Off sheet, just because I have them and I don't really know what else to use them for. So if I put Star Baker in my planner, I will know that it means that I watched a bunch of Great British Bake Off on TV. Then I actually finished my embroidery project this night, so I have a Molly doing embroidery. I forgot to mention, I vlogged this whole week because I was doing my 12 days of Vlogmas during this week. So if you didn't watch those videos and you are more curious about what these plans actually looked like, you can go and watch the vlogs. And then at the end of the day, I just marked with a sparkly label that it was 4 weeks until spring semester. On Tuesday, I drafted my January budget, so I have a Molly Loves to Budget sticker for that. I was a bit anxious this day, so I have a Scribble Prints Co. foiled emoji for that, or emoji, something like that. And then I did go for a walk, so that Go for a Walk sticker is from the Prairie Planner. This was still, I was trying to figure out if I was going to visit home or not for Christmas. It ended up not happening just because of COVID. So yeah, I was trying to figure all of that out, and I was a little anxious about what days I could travel because I knew it was going to be snowing in the pass I have to drive through to get home on like Thursday and Friday, so I was just kind of worried about all that. At the end of Tuesday, I washed my cloth masks, which we're kind of transitioning out of using those right now. We got some KN95s, so we're using those more now. But at the time, we were still using our cloth masks, so I washed those. That sticker's from Cinderella paper. I read part of Dune this day. I tend to read when I'm anxious, just so I stop like anxiously scrolling on my phone. So that Molly with the books, that specific one, I think was from a PR freebie from one of the PR people for Itty Bitty Sticker Co. But I think she does sell this in other colors now. So check that out if you like cozy reading stickers. And then I watched more Great British Bake Off. On Wednesday, I used this pink laptop sticker that I had from somebody's freebie because it matched the kit. I very rarely use like baby pink in my planner, even though everyone loves baby pink in the planner world, I feel like. So I just decided to use it for this, for editing a plan with me and posting. It was another rainy day, so I have another Molly umbrella sticker. And then this was the day that I got news that another family member tested positive. So that kind of settled it that I wasn't going to go home. So I used another Scribble Prints Co. foiled emoji for that. I read more of Dune, so we have another one of those cozy Molly reading stickers. And then I was just kind of sad this day, so I have another Scribble Prints Co. emoji for that. So I watched more Great British Bake Off because it's my comfort watch. And then I put in a Molly Has Insomnia sticker because I just could not sleep that night. I was really restless. At the top of Thursday, I marked that I paid rent. Jessica, go back and take that part out. I paid rent and a credit card. I don't really love to share what accounts I have. That seems kind of unsafe on the internet. It was another rainy day. I didn't realize until after I put stickers down for this week how many recurring things there were. So I marked like 3 days of rain, which for us is a lot of rain, okay? Then I worked out, so I used the text from the kit to mark that. And then I put on my Christmas nails because I didn't bother to take off my previous press-on nails for Christmas because They were sticking to my nails just fine, and I wasn't sure when I was going to celebrate Christmas, so I just waited until this day, and I had taken off my previous nails. They had basically fallen off at that point to do my Christmas nails. So that nail polish bottle is from Vintage Lilac Paper. Then I did a Target drive-up order, so I used Molly Loves Beer for that because I was picking up like champagne, beer, other types of New Year's Eve stuff, and then I watched more Great British Bake Off. Then on Friday, I got my Cinderella paper order, which included this particular kit. So I used a Happy Mail sticker from Oh Hello. I was going to use this kit here for my engagement if it ended up being like a fancy dinner situation, which it didn't. We did go to dinner to celebrate eventually, but if you saw on Instagram, we got engaged in Joshua Tree National Park. So this didn't quite fit that aesthetic. Then I marked with a One Ton in a Million sticker that we got takeout at my fiance's sister's house. I guess she's my future sister-in-law at this point, huh? That's weird. All the name changes or the title changes are gonna trip me up for a while. Then I marked with a Once More with Love sticker that my fiance, his sister, and his nephew baked some cheesecakes while we were over at their house. And then we made Shrinky Dink Christmas ornaments. So I have Molly Loves Arts and Crafts for that. Then we came home. Nathan made homemade pizza, and I was drinking some champagne, so I have a little sticker for that. I think it's left over from a previous Cinderella paper kit. I played with the cat late into the evening, so I have a Molly jumping all over the place for that. I'm going to have to adjust all of these stickers eventually, but I was watching Great British Bake Off because some of the old seasons were going to leave Netflix the next day, so I was kind of watching as much of that as I could get in. And then here's where I'm trying to figure out how to fit everything in on Friday. So we used Animal Crossing for our countdown. I didn't feel great about like watching the New York City event this year, just with like Omicron and everything. It made me really uncomfortable, quite frankly. So I didn't really feel like watching or rewatching that because obviously I'm on the West Coast. So the live broadcast of the New York City celebration is at 9 o'clock my time. So I like looked at it very briefly and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can handle watching a bunch of people in a crowd maskless right now. So turned on Animal Crossing at our midnight instead. So I used the Countdown to Midnight sticker from the Scribble Prince co-sampler and an Animal Crossing Switch sticker from Simply a Mess. And then I just put in Molly Cat Couple from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. and the Midnight Kiss sticker. I feel like script foiled stickers you can't see very well in my filming setup. They look a lot better in person. Kind of like my engagement ring, honestly. I feel like photos of it don't do it justice. People have really liked the photos, don't get me wrong, which is very flattering. But I think it looks better in real life, actually. Then on Saturday, we went over to my fiance's family's house. I don't know whether to say boyfriend or fiance because like at this time he was my boyfriend. Now he's my fiance, whatever. We did a late Christmas at their house. So we have Molly opening gifts. We had an enchilada brunch because they're a Mexican-American family. So I have a munchkin for that. We played Millennial Loteria. So I have a little like Mario coin for that because in the game the tokens are Bitcoins because millennial, haha. Then we had to postpone the ski trip that we were going to go on the next week because, at least on the West Coast, cases were supposed to surge around the 9th, and that was the day we were supposed to leave. So I used a Nope Molly sticker for that. We watched the first episode of Book of Boba Fett. That was really the only one that I've watched in its entirety. Nathan will watch it in the back, and I'll just like be scrolling on my phone watching it. It's fine. It's not like great, but it's fine. So I have a Fox and Cactus Jedi sticker for that. I put in an Angry Blobby from Oh Hello because I was getting really frustrated with everyone posting their clubbing photos from New Year's Eve. It just didn't seem like the wisest decision, but whatever. Other people's lives, I can't control them. We watched Tasting History this evening, so I just put in a label for that. I didn't have anything specific for that. And then I put in a crying munchkin because I had an unintentional cry session late at night because this was, I don't know, with the surge over here, it's just been kind of frustrating. And it's been disappointing having to cancel things too because, yeah. On Sunday, we had a little snuggle party, us and the cat, so I have a Molly for that. I filmed a plan with me, so I have Molly showing off her planner to her friend over there. And then eventually I will put in an engagement ring sticker from Cinderella paper because we did go and pick up the ring. And then we had a celebratory lunch at this place called the Henry that has this wonderful wraparound porch. It was really nice. So I have Fox and Cactus cat couple having a nice meal together. Our waitress was so sweet. She was like, "Oh, what are you guys up to after this?" And we're like, "Oh, we're just going to drive home. We live in Orange County." And we were in West Hollywood, which is at least an hour away. She's like, "Oh, what brings you up here?" And we're like, "Oh, well, we just picked up an engagement ring." And she's like, "So you all are engaged?" And we're like, "Kind of." She's like, "Congratulations." She was so sweet. So she was very happy for us. Then we went to Target to pick up some groceries, so I have a sticker for that I cut in half. And then I'm going to put in a Plan a Hannah ring sticker because we kind of pulled out the ring when we got home and we're just admiring it. And then Nathan took it and hid it away, of course, until he could present it to me and we could make everything officially official. And then that evening we watched the Harry Potter reunion on HBO. So I have a Hufflepuff girl from Fox and Cactus, which I have never had the chance to use these because I just don't really rewatch the Harry Potter movies lately. I do not stand for J.K. Rowling's opinions on things, by the way. We're very trans inclusive in this house. Trans people are who they say they are, and I am not about to tell people what their identities are or tell them that they're invalid. So yeah, but I was really obsessed with Harry Potter as a teen, so watching the reunion was fun. And I'm a Hufflepuff. I am so a Hufflepuff, which is, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. But yeah, here I'm putting in the ring stickers. So that ring box sticker is from Cinderella paper, and the ring foiled sticker is from Plan a Hannah. And that's me showing off my ring. I really do love the ring. I always thought I would want like a round solitaire, but then when I tried on round solitaires at the very beginning of this whole process of picking out a ring, it just didn't look right on my hand. So I'm very happy with our choices there. I was going between wanting an oval and a marquise, which is the one that you see here, for a long time, and it was really hard to pick, but then Nathan kind of gave some input and helped me realize that I really did like the marquise, and I've been super happy with it. It's stunning, honestly. I love it. My cat is playing with her toy right underneath me. Hopefully you can't hear that. But yeah, that is the week. As you can see, I incorporated 2 of the couples and I put foiled overlays on them. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and I'm gonna leave in the audio that I used to test this microphone before I started filming. So I will talk to you next week. Bye. Hello everybody, and welcome back for another Plan With Me video. We are testing out the new microphone, so hopefully this works really nicely because it would make my life a lot easier. Yeah. I don't know what to say when I'm testing the microphone, but I want to be like talking how I would normally talk in a Plan With Me, so I'm just gonna babble on about nothing because that's what we want to do, right? We need some good test audio. Okay, we're gonna pause now. Hello everybody, we're going to test this again with the new microphone, trying to figure out the settings on this thing. It's my boyfriend's fiance's? I keep calling him my boyfriend. He hasn't been my boyfriend for 2 weeks. That makes it sound like we broke up. We're engaged now. That's weird. We've been together for a minute now. Anyway, we're going to cut off this audio here and see if it works any better.